Hi there, this is a review on the first corset that I ever sewed. So here is the front, the side, the back, and the other side. This corset is a waist cincher, and the center front is only 9 inches long. The side is 4.5 inches, and the back is only 6 inches. It definitely is just a cincher on me. When I made it, I weighed a little bit more, so it actually did give a cinch, but it is 25 inches, and that's about what my waist size is right now. So it doesn't really cinch at all. If you do make one like this or buy one, you have to be sure you know that if you weigh a little bit more, your skin and stuff will smush out of the top and the bottom. So it's not the most flattering style corset, I would say, but it's still cute. And the fabric is a quilting cotton that I got, and I love it. It's like an Asian style. And I used a pattern from Express Corsetry. It's a 4-panel pattern. I can put the link up later. It is made out of 2 layers, and like I said, the outside is quilting fabric. The outer layer is fused to interfacing, and then I just have the cotton twill on the inside, which is black. The busk itself is very flexible from the place I ordered it from, which I will also put a link for. They do have heavier duty busks, but because it was my first one, I went for the cheaper busk. It is double boned, and there are 18 total bones in here, believe it or not, even though it's so tiny. There's a flat steel bone here next to the busk, which is also a very flimsy bone. So for my next corset, I ended up buying thicker ones, and also 2 on the back here. So total there's 6 flat bones, and there were 12 or 6 on each side spring steel bones. And there, as you can see, there is a waist tape in here, and in the video, the Express Corsetry videos, she showed to sew the entire waist tape in, so you can see it from the inside. But I have learned since then how to do the invisible waist tape insertion method, so I like that method a lot better than this one. But you definitely can't see it from the outside. Oh my goodness, there. You can, however, see this wrinkle that has appeared on the 3rd panel on both sides, and it might be because I did not do a roll pinning technique. It might be because of the pattern itself or the waist tape. I'm not exactly sure, but I really don't like that, and it doesn't show up as much when it's on me. I made it so you can't see the stitching of the bones on the outside at all. You can only see them on the inside. The busk insertion technique I was not as fond of. I don't like how I ended up showing these stitches on the outside, but there's a better technique for my next corset that I used. And also I used binding that I bought from the store, and I got it really small. I should have gotten it bigger. This is 1/4 of an inch binding, I believe, and I ended up hand stitching it on the inside, but there's also a better technique for that as well. So this is kind of a learning experience for me. I'm also new to sewing. I started sewing last summer, so I started sewing because I wanted to learn how to make a corset, and I have plans for my 3rd corset that I'm going to make already. On to the grommets. On the outside, they look very pretty. There are, I believe, 12 altogether. They're silver. But on the inside, I can't get close enough, but a couple of them have splits, but that's not too big of a deal. The laces haven't been catching. They are a nylon, a little bit springy. I also got I got all of the supplies from the same website. that concludes this review. If you have any questions for me, you can leave that in the comments. And if you want to learn more about how to make your own corsets, I can leave a link to Lucy, who is wonderful at making corsets, and I learned from her as well as the Express Corsetry videos. So I'll talk to you next time. Bye!